Hello there, everyone. I am Sarah B, and this is Just Be Tarot. Thank you for joining me this evening. I am so excited to be here with you. Once again, I was filming for our December readings, the Zodiac readings. I hope you saw your November readings for your Zodiac signs, your monthly readings. So make sure if you haven't, make sure you check them out. Hello, everyone. So make sure you check out your readings if you haven't for the monthlies. Messages in there, I'm sure, for you guys. All right, so right now I am going to pull my, obviously I do, if you're new to this channel, I do general reading, overall collective reading first by pulling from cards from a few oracle decks. Oh, thank you, Isha. By pulling a few cards from a few different oracle decks for the overall collective reading for this weekend. And then I will, when I'm through my decks, I will scroll all the way to the top of the chat and read each question individually by pulling 2 cards to answer. Now, this is, it takes a little bit of time, so I ask for your patience, but I do get to every question, hopefully, and you'll know it's your question because I will say the handle, and then I will read the question. So let's go ahead and get started. I already have Golden Palace that came out. So I feel like there are some of you who might be, I just heard trying to find a home, or maybe vacationing. We have wishing well. Maybe you're really manifesting for something. I'm hearing, don't like snuff your dreams. Don't put a cap on what you can accomplish or what your dreams are. Like, make big dreams. Make yourself dream big. Make these things a reality. Work hard for what you want. Nothing is too big is what I'm hearing. There's no cap on what you can accomplish. The only cap is what you put on it. So I'm just hearing, keep dreaming big, because what you want is going to come to you. Manifest, change your energy, make sure you're building and building and building upon it. People are drawn to you and want to help you maintain and establish yourself. Yeah, flying, getting to places, soaring, seeing things from different perspective. You never know what you can reach. Getting those accomplishments. Reaching new heights is what I just heard. What else? Anything else from this deck, Spirit? No, not that. Okay. No. And commitment. Yeah, make a commitment to your goals, to your wishes. Work hard to get what you want. But like I said, Spirit's saying, don't put a cap on it. Don't limit yourself. If you think it sounds crazy, then it's probably just right. Manifest all the things. Okay, so let's move on to the next deck. I hope everybody is well and has been having a good week. I'm glad to see you back here. All right. Hello, everybody. I hope you all are well. I am Sarah B, and this is Just B Tarot. I'm so glad to see you here. Right now, I am doing a collective reading for the overall energy of the weekend. I'm going to go through a few oracle decks. And when I'm done pulling a few cards from a few different oracle decks, I'm going to go back into the chat. And I'm going to read through the questions and pull 2 cards per question. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more, but usually it's around 2. You'll know it's your question because I'm going to read your handle before I ask the question. So feel free to be asking those questions now. So when I scroll back through, you'll be right there, right at the top. Because I do answer the questions in order received. Don't spam the chat with the one question you want to ask. I can't see it. Okay, when I'm all the way scrolled up to the top, I can't see you asking 15 questions. All right, I'm not picking and choosing. I'm going through every single one. So you saying choose me is not gonna matter. I promise you, I will get there. All right, Spirit. Anything from this deck? What messages? I just saw one overturned. There we go. Okay, we have the language of the world. Understand the signs of the universe. They guide you on your path. So you are being given signs from the universe, from your creator, from your source. So you're being asked to pay attention to those signs. You have downloads coming in. So they're going to come in different ways for everybody. But it's really, really important that you see those signs, especially for this weekend I just heard. So there could be things happening all around you that you are missing out on. So you need to stay present to pick up on signs. Did you know that? You can't be thinking about something else. You can't be in your head about somebody and what they're doing and who they're doing it with. You need to remain present so you can see the signs around you so you know what to focus on now. Okay, so you creating that being present is going to, your guides and guardians are going to direct you on the path you are meant to be on. So rather than worrying about and having anxiety over what the future is going to bring, it's important to really stay in the now to hear what your guides and guardians are trying to tell you, to hear their messages for you. But you can only do that if you're present. Hear things. What's happening around you? What do you see in front of you? You know, what song is on the radio? You know, maybe you're being called to be creative, and you know, it's for some reason you want to go and buy a sewing machine. You know, like, you got to pay attention to what the universe is telling you, and you know, be present. Okay, so we have path of heart. Follow the calling of your heart. It leads you to your destiny. So follow your heart. Listen to it. Trust yourself. We have inner stillness. Cultivate inner stillness is the key to a deeper understanding. Yeah, stay still. Be present. Get to know yourself on a deeper level. I hear you're an awesome person. So why don't you prove that and get to know yourself, the good and the bad? Maybe it's time to work on your shadow self. Heal that trauma, the things that have been going on in your life, the things that have made you who you are today, the things that you've suppressed, the things that you've overcome. Okay, nothing else from that deck. Moving right along. I know you guys want to get to the questions, so I'm trying to hustle. All right, Spirit, I am shuffling for the collective. What do they need to know for the weekend energy? What is it that they need to know? What is it that they need to know for the weekend energy? Anything from this deck, Spirit, for guidance for our collective? Thank you. We have needy again. That came out yesterday as well. I feel like there are people that you need to create boundaries with. People, or maybe people are putting up boundaries where you're concerned. But be on the lookout for that. You know, this might be... Oh, here we go with the signs. I tell you, pay attention to signs. You know, if these signs are telling you to do something new, to do something exciting, yeah, it's going to take a risk. But look at the opportunity there. Everything's a risk. Everything new is a risk. But look at the opportunity and the growth. And know that Spirit is always going to have your back. You're safe. And you're going to be safe. We're also being called this weekend to listen. Okay? Not just ramble on about things, but pay attention to what other people are saying. Pay attention to their gestures, to the words that they're using. Be mindful of how they're communicating with you. What are they talking about? Are you listening to respond, or are you taking in what they're saying and really trying to understand them and empathize with them? So we're being called to, you know, pay attention, listen to people, open your mind and your heart to other things. And we're going to gain knowledge by doing that. I keep saying discovering new things, new people, new ways of life, new religions, new thoughts, and not being, you know, so stubborn in our own thoughts. We're all guilty of it. And, but staying open to other possibilities is how we grow. All right, Spirit. Educate yourself, I just heard. They might be educating you. You might be educating them. You guys do have an amazing impact on people. You guys are healers. You get yourself out in the world and people want to be around you. Okay, we have make a gratitude list. So pay attention to what you're grateful for. You know, we need to celebrate Thanksgiving each and every day and be thankful each and every day. So it's important to say it out loud that you're grateful, that you're thankful. Tell the people in your lives how much you love them. And, you know, it shouldn't just be a once-a-year thing. It should be as it's happening, as you're thinking of it. Make sure they know how you feel about them, that you're grateful for what they do and the role they play in your life. Okay, what else do we have? Spirit, what other messages do you have from this deck for our collective? Watch some comedy. I feel like the people need to be more lighthearted. This weekend, you are being called to watch some comedy. Gotta laugh. It's time to break up the seriousness. You know, don't be so serious. You're allowed to have some downtime and laugh out loud with your friends and family, or even by yourself. Giggle, laugh, It's okay. We're allowed. It raises energy. Laughing really raises energy. Being silly, being yourself, it makes other people want to be themselves. And that's amazing to let people open themselves to you. It's a beautiful thing. Journal your vision of a future self. What do you see? What do you want to see? Remember I said make those dreams huge. There's nothing, you cannot put a cap on your dreams. Make them huge. If you're willing to do that work for your visions, make them as big as you want. And then prove people wrong who say that that's not going to happen. Thank you. Set intentions during new moons and full moons. I actually think today is a new moon. So make sure you're doing that. Set your intentions. All right, so I'm going to read these, and then I was also guided to use a different deck after this one. This one is for love oracles, love messages. And this could be, like I always say, familial love. It could be booty call. It could be anything in between. It could be, your partner. It could be a situationship. It could be the person who sits in the queue next to you at work. It could be, the customer coming through your line at the store. However you take it, whoever pops into your mind when I'm reading the message, that's who it's meant to come from. So, thank you. We have friendship. This friendship is leading to more. So it looks like there is a fire brewing in somebody's hearts. Might be making more of an emotional connection with somebody. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Passion. Try something you've never done before. Now, that doesn't always mean sexy time, but it could. But it could also be doing something your partner's passionate about, even though you might not be. It might not be something that you would ever do or try. But if somebody else that you care about is passionate about it, then making effort can have a huge impact. We have healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. So like I said before, diving deep into your shadow self, healing those issues that you've been suppressing, but everything is making us us. These are the things that have made us whole. And we all have it. We all have our shadow self that we've had to work through or need to work through. And it's an ongoing process. Even though you've worked through your shadow self, you'll still get triggers, but you'll know how to deal with them. You'll understand that it is a trigger and you won't have to suppress it. You can hold on to it and let it go within a day or two. And it's such a relief. It's like a burden has been lifted off of you when you go through and sort through those childhood issues. Okay, so we're going to pull from this love oracle deck. See what Spirit has from this one. This is the one I was guided to use rather than the other one. Thank you. Okay, we have the butterfly. A relationship is evolving for you. He's evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child. I mean, I can't make this stuff up. And growth. Being transformative, wanting to change. Wanting to evolve into the next thing. Taking things to the next level. What else, Spirit, do we have from this deck? What else, Spirit? What else? Thank you. We have Girl with a Snake. Empath in narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used. Enable. Boundaries. So like I said, somebody needs to be setting up boundaries with somebody. We could be the enablers in a situation. Some of us could be in an empath and narcissist relationship. I think a lot of people don't even know they're in that kind of relationship. So, you might want to really dive into that, see where you stand. Maybe you need to create boundaries, or maybe somebody is creating boundaries when it comes to you. Spirit, what else do we have from this deck? What else do we have from this deck for the collective? Thank you. We have Boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, or closure issues. Receiving what you need, progression, things are progressing, probably because you are receiving what you need. I bet you've raised your energy there. Arriving, moving on, cutting ties. Then we have wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Somebody might be, maybe you're going to a wedding. Somebody might be getting engaged. Somebody in your energy might be getting engaged. Maybe you're taking that next step or thinking about asking somebody to marry you. Mask, not sharing true feelings. Hide, personify, pretend, delude, or gaslighting. Somebody might be keeping something from you, not being their true self, leading you on, pretending to be somebody they're not. Okay, and then one last deck, and then we'll move on to tarot. I know that's why you're really here. I'll always make you sit through the collective reading. I know these messages resonate with some people. You might not be paying attention to it while I'm doing it, but I know it's resonating with somebody. All right, so we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So you might feel a chemistry with somebody. Something that you just can't explain, but it's there. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive all the highest energy of all. Open your heart. Open your mind. Discovery. Receiving love. Giving love. Letting people know they're loved. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. You know, stop trying to manipulate situations. Letting things go. You know, it's about trusting your higher power and letting things come to you the way they were meant to, letting things unfold the way they're supposed to, and looking for signs, looking for downloads, paying attention to who's coming into your life and who's going. All right, any more from this deck, Spirit? Any more before I move on to tarot? Nope. looks like that is it. So I'm going to give this a good shuffle. Spirit, once again, I am shuffling for the overall energy for the questions coming in for our beloved collective. Thank you for them being here, first of all, and thank you for helping me to hear your messages clearly and deliver them with fluidity. Thank you for this gift, Spirit. I'm truly grateful. All right, let's move up. Oh, I just saw my buddy Brian. You can't see what cards, Bri? I haven't done anything yet. Goofball. Hi, Brian. Okay, so we have everybody that says hi. I'm going to say hi because I'm not going to go through all of them and say hi. But hello, guys. Welcome to my channel. I am Sarah B, and this is Just B Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here. I just got through the overall energy for the weekend. And if you missed it, go back and watch. It's worth a watch. And now I am going to be going through each question individually and answering them by pulling 2 cards per question. You'll know it's your question because I'll read your handle first and then read the question. And sometimes I get more cards, sometimes I get less cards. I take it as it comes. I usually can hear Spirit telling me if that's all. If they need more, if they want me to clarify. So I kind of am guided by my guides and guardians throughout the reading. And so, yeah. Now, energy is fluid. So what if you don't like what you are hearing, you have the power to make changes in your life. You have the power to really look at something that I'm saying and make that decision to change your lifestyle, change what's going on. All right. So if you don't like something, it's up to you to change it. And, something can change as soon as tomorrow. People are doing different things. If you're asking about somebody, different thoughts go through their heads on different days. So keep that in mind. I'm not a fortune teller. I can't predict the future, but I can read your energy right here and now. All right, so on we go. Hello, everybody. So good to see you guys. Okay, so Aaliyah Lee 946 has a first question with, yes, my question, please, is about Kevin. Okay, what's the energy with Aaliyah Lee and Kevin? Energy with Aaliyah Lee and Kevin, please. What is the energy that Kevin brings to Aaliyah? What's going on there? Spirit, what's going on with Aaliyah Lee and Kevin? What's going on with Aaliyah Lee? What energy is there? Thank you. I feel like this person is giving you a hard time, or things are on a rough patch right now. We have the 6 of Swords in reverse, but I feel like it's not going to last very long. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So you guys might be going through a rough patch right now, but I don't see it lasting or taking up too much time. So I think it's just a hiccup. You're moving on to calmer times. Just give it a second. Aisha says, looking fabulous in red. Thank you so much. Yoniner, my question, something wonderful has happened in my life, but I worry it won't last. I know that feeling about waiting for the other shoe to drop. Why do we do that to ourselves? Of course it's nothing lasts. That's what I'm just saying. Energy, we can keep it at a plateau, but it doesn't have to be bad. We always go like, oh, things are going really well. It doesn't have to go like this and drop. It could go like this. You know, it could, but in our heads, it's going, it's got to be this or terrible. And we have to get out of that mindset. I'm glad I'm not the only one. So I have to get out of that mindset as well. And it's something that I struggle with because when things are going good, I'm like, oh God, what's going to happen? But it's not going to be terrible. We have to realize that. When things are going well, yeah, they might become plateaued and become a new normal. Things might dip down a little bit, but it doesn't have to be tragic. So, something that we just need to work on as human beings, and taking the stigma away from that by talking about it is very healing. So, thank you for sharing that that worry with us, Nina. It's much appreciated because I do feel like a lot of people suffer with that anxiety, like wondering when things are going so well, I'm getting exactly what I manifested. What's going to happen next? So Spirit, Nina wants to know this energy in their life right now. Where is it going? What's with the energy in her? Shuffling for Neeners here, Yo Neener. What is this energy? Thank you. Yep, things are going amazing. You're making amazing emotional connections. Your cups are full. You're loving life right now. People are attracted to you. You're attracted to life right now. Let's see. Let's see if I can get another card for you. What else, Spirit? What's going on for... Thank you. Now we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which means something might not work out the way you had planned it, which is fine. Okay? We don't have to freak out. That's exactly what you were bringing to the energy, though. You're afraid it won't last. So now we have this because you put it out there. But it, like I said, it doesn't mean that it needs to be tragic. It doesn't mean that things need to just go kaputs. It just means that they can waver a little bit. And that's the energy that we need to think with, rather than things are going to be terrible. That things are so good now, and I'm swimming through life and things are beautiful, that they have to change for the worst. They don't. Okay? We might not be able to stay in this forever, but it doesn't have to be terrible. So just keep that in mind. It's a mindset change. It's a mindfulness way of thinking to change this habit of that we've always had. You know, it's a hard habit to break, but we can do it. We're going to do it, because that sitting in that worry is really low vibrational. So we just have to keep on being present and living the best lives and doing the best with what is coming towards us, and then maneuvering around the things that aren't so fabulous, but they're never going to be bad. Okay? We got to keep our energy up and flowing, in my opinion. Obviously, it's free will. Do what you want. But I'm thankful you said that, because I feel like a lot of people carry that with them. So thank you for putting yourself out there like that, Nina. Okay, Aaliyah Lee says, question please, can you tell me about Kevin, mind and evolution of our relationship? Mind and let's see here. Kevin, shuffling for Leah Lee about Kevin. Okay, so I have this. I feel like this energy that Kevin brings is a stable energy. It's an energy of lasting a long time. The Knight of Pentacles is an energy that is slow and steady. So this energy might be a slow moving energy. It might not be fast. It might not be like love at first sight, sparks flying immediately. But I feel like it's going to stand the test of time. I feel like you're wishing that Kevin would be more vulnerable with you. That he would let his guard down a little bit so you can get to know him better. And he will. But I feel like that needs to be a little bit of a conversation. But I do feel like there's a willingness there. Okay, so Pratima Badanak, 1568, asks, my name is Lipsa. Will I pass my audition in High B or its sublabel? Okay, Lipsa, shuffling for Lipsa. What's the energy of this audition? What is the energy of this audition for Lipsa, Spirit? Shuffling for Lipsa. Okay, I feel like this is going to be a huge opportunity for you, but you have to stop worrying about it because you're bringing that energy to you. So you have to start thinking more positively and calm yourself down and know that whatever is going to happen is going to be for your greatest good. But I do feel like this is a pretty positive sign. But you have to stop worrying about it. Now, you can't really ask questions about is it in hype or it's sublabel. I don't know. Or it's this or that. Like, I can read energy. So it says, is this the best fit for me? Okay, Lipsa says, is this the best fit for them? Is the outcome of this energy going to be the best fit? The audition, if they get it, is it going to be a good fit? I feel like you have so much anxiety here. I have these swords that are in reverse, which is like you have so much anxiety that you're bringing to the table. It's hard to get a clear reading. I feel that you're scared. You're scared to take that leap of faith. I feel like it will be a good fit if you stop overthinking. This is going to be a good fit. But you have to stop overthinking. I mean, we have, and it's blocking energy. Energy is being blocked right now. So you have to be present and know that you are good enough. If you passed your audition, know that you're good enough. And that it is going to be a great fit for you. If the universe brings it to you and gives it to you, then the universe is going to make it work out. Okay. Okay, so Starry Night says, hi, what approach would get Nat to help me? Okay, shuffling for Starry Night. What approach would get Nat to help Starry? What approach would get Nat to help Starry? 9 of Pentacles. Money? I mean, honestly. Can you entice her with something material? Not to sound like a jerk, but that's what, you know, I'm assuming this has to do with the work, or maybe it doesn't. If it's like Nat is somebody that is in your family or whatever, maybe you can say, I'll buy you pizza and a beer after you get done helping me move. I mean, I don't know what you need help with, but like if it's somebody at work, maybe you can say, entice them with a lunch or something that would motivate them. But 9 of Pentacles is about being independent, working hard because you have a lifestyle that you want to live. And that's making dollars or whatever currency is in your area. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles with that. So it's about money. So I feel that like that entices anybody. Or it could be a favor or a thing. You know, if it's somebody that you know, maybe, you know, they saw a purse that they like. Maybe you pick that up for them and say, oh, this is for doing such a good job. Or, hey, if you do this, I can get you, you know, or a gift certificate to the store it's at or whatever. Okay, so Isha says, please give an update on Cray Cray's current situation. All right. Shuffling for Isha. What is Cray Cray's current situation? Can I have another card for Isha? What is the current situation? Thank you. Okay, so I feel like Cray Cray is doing just fine, living their best life. We have the Sun and the 4 of Swords. Life is good for Cray Cray. Okay, so Isha also said, what does H actually want to happen between us? What does H want to happen between them and Isha? Shuffling for H and Isha. What's the energy there? Thank you. Things definitely need to change with this Temperance card, but he doesn't see like that's going to happen. He doesn't feel like that's going to happen. Okay, Isha also asked, any update from A, please? Any update from A? A is working. Just working. He is just doing his job. Nothing good, nothing bad. He's just at work. He's not, you know, I mean, this is like a mentor position, but it's like kind of like I don't know if he's your boss but I feel like he's not like your high boss because it's not like he's paying you, but I feel like this is like, it's working. Working. Let's see if I can get another card regarding A. So whatever it is, it's working. I don't know if this is somebody who you work with, maybe? Somebody who is like a superior. maybe they don't want you to think of them as a superior because they are in the challenge position. Maybe they want you to think of them as more of a coworker, or if this is somebody. Okay, so we have the King of Cups. They're not serving up emotional connection. They're trying to stay unconnected emotionally. They're trying to stay detached emotionally. They're not trying to bring a friendship to the table. Okay, Scorpio, hello. Scorpio 1180. Hi, can I ask how Robert is feeling about the connection? Shuffling for Scorpio. How is Robert feeling towards Scorpio? How is Robert feeling towards Scorpio? How is Robert feeling towards Scorpio? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like this is, I mean, they're looking at you like they see so much love in your heart. They want to create an emotional connection with you. They want to establish something. They might even see this leading to something more. Oh, I just heard that they're talking to people about you. Like a mother figure or friends or sisters. They might have dropped your name to family or in their friend group. Nina says it's not crazy. Don't limit ourselves. Is wisdom. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I love how you guys all say hi to each other. It's so sweet. Okay, this one's for Lipsa. Will the last 2 months of 2025 hold a miracle for me? We have the Three of Cups, so it's going to bring in a bunch of love from people. You're going to connect with community, your friends, your family. There's going to be a lot of love surrounding you. I feel like you might even get into a relationship, or if you're in a relationship, you might be sparking up something new. So I don't know what kind of wish you were wishing for, but I do see a lot of love coming in for you. Hello, Just Janelle. Good to see you. Frankie says, hey, beautiful. How are you doing today? I'm doing well, Frankie. Do you have any kids? Oh, that's not that's not a tarot question. I do, and I have grandkids too. How about that? Brian says, Sarah. Hello, Brian. Jazz says, am doing great. I got a new job and start Tuesday. And started this past Tuesday? Oh, that's awesome. How did your first day go? Okay, let's see. Brian got a notification tonight. That's awesome. Yay, shit's working finally. Okay. Isha says, Sarah, thank you for reminding us of the power and wisdom of being and staying present, as you often do. Thank you, Isha. Okay, so Just Janelle says, can I ask what is the energy for the month of December? What is the energy that's coming in for December for Just Janelle? Now, I just want you to know that it can all change. I can ask for December, but know that you have the power to change that because December is still a couple weeks away and there's 31 whole days of December. So I do see something is being held on to that needs to be released. This could be energetic ties. This can be emotional connections. I do feel like you need to trust the universe a little bit more. You have opportunities coming in for you. You need to finally see them. I feel like you might have an idea of what that is. So if you let go of these emotional connections, this energy is going to be coming in for you. Take advantage of that. The universe is giving you what you want, but you have to realize it. Okay, Jenny asks, will my boyfriend's economy get better? Okay. Jenny wants to know, will her boyfriend's economy get better? Shuffling for Jenny. What's the energy between her and her boyfriend and the finances with Jenny's boyfriend? Finances with Jenny's boyfriend. I feel like there's some kind of stuck energy here. I do see that this is your boyfriend is sitting here in this energy of the Knight of Swords, working hard, being focused, but there's some kind of blocked energy. There's something that maybe they're overlooking. But I do see that there is a blocked energy there. I don't think it's, that energy has to be unblocked before it gets better. Isha says, any lessons from or messages for this Mercury retrograde? What is Mercury retrograde bringing to Aisha? What energy is Mercury retrograde bringing to Isha? Queen of Pentacles. So really bossing up, saving money, become like feeling yourself, really seeing yourself as a person who can present as a boss, taking control over situations, improvement, self-improvement, trusting yourself more. Maybe there's been a glow up of some kind. High Priestess. Watching your words, being mindful of how you say things and what you say. Okay, I'm going to take this opportunity to say I am Sarah B, and this is Just Be Tarot. Thank you for hanging out. And right now I am going through the chat, answering questions one by one. And I am, whoops, excuse me. So I'm shuffling for the questions in the chat right now. I went through the overall energy for the weekend reading. And after I did that, I started at the top of the chat, and now I'm answering questions, going through one by one, answering those questions with a 2-card pull. Sometimes I get less, sometimes I get more. It all depends on the energy. So if you feel keen to ask a question, please put yours in the chat. Please don't spam the chat. I will get to it when I get to it. You don't have to ask it 15 times or, say something like, pick me, because I can't see it. I'm up here. You're down here in the chat. I am reading what happened 20 minutes ago. So, I'll get to it when I get to it. You'll know it's your question because I will read the handle and then read the question. All right, so let's get back to, I think I was on Isha. Any lesson? No. Did I answer that? I guess I'm going to pull again because I don't think I did. Any lessons from or messages for Mercury retrograde for Isha? I may have answered that. I can't remember. I'm so sorry, Ish. I'm going to ask this again. Don't forget to click on like and subscribe, please. It's really, really important, and I will, it will help my messages circulate, and it's absolutely free for you. So thank you. Okay, so we have the sun in reverse. So I feel like there's some kind of confusion or you're let down by something. Now, the sun is always shining, so it's not like you lost your radiance, but there's something that has you, or somebody might be dimming your light, making you feel a little bit less than this month. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you need to work on yourself with this Magician card. Working on yourself to get that, to get you back into your regular radiant position. You haven't lost it. It's just dimmed a little bit. So if you can recognize what it is that has dimmed your light a little bit and work on it, then I think that's what you're being called to do. Okay, God, your Savior asks, can you please tell me what is coming for 2026 for me? Any progress coming, career opportunity? Shuffling for God, your Savior. They're asking what's coming in for 2026. We have Queen of Pentacles energy, which means that's a huge career opportunity. This is about building your finances. Maybe you are getting a promotion, or you could even be starting your own company, stepping away from where you are now and taking a boss role in some way, shape, or form, or a leadership role. You'll be making more money. Let's see if I can get another card. But I do feel like there is going to be opportunities coming in for you in 2026, career-wise, with this Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Anything else? Thank you. Two of Wands. So something's coming together for you. There is a separation that is being bridged. So you might be pulling strings at a job. Maybe you know somebody who is working at a company that has a job opening or something along those lines. But I do feel like it's going to be for your best interest. You're going to really, really be in a good place financially. Just Janelle says, will I pass my classes this semester? Just Janelle wants to know if they're going to pass their classes this semester. What's that energy like? I feel like you don't have a lot of passion for whatever it is you're going to school for. You're tired. You're tired of, at this point, I don't know how much schooling you have left, but I feel like you're tired. You put in a lot of time and work into whatever it is that you're going to school for. And you're kind of over it, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so I do have the King of Cups energy, so I feel like you're going to do just fine. but I also do feel like you're really nervous about it. It's giving you anxiety. But I do feel like you're over it. Like you are, it's almost like you're already checked out. Like you're done. You're tired. You want to be done school. Um, but you know, you're not giving up. You're still going, but you're spent. Okay. Thank you, just Janelle, cheering me on, saying like. I appreciate you. Aisha says, can H receive my energetic and psychic messages? Is H connected to Isha energetically? Is H connected to Isha energetically? No, I do not believe he is connected to you energetically. In fact, I feel like messages are actually being blocked. There might be something that's hidden, or some messages that are hurtful. Maybe you don't want him receiving because they could be hurtful. Okay, just Janelle says, what is the energy of my next love interest? Just Janelle says, what is the energy of my next love interest? Energy of just Janelle's next love interest. Energy of just Janelle's next love interest. What is that energy for just Janelle? We have very passionate. I feel like it's going to be a lovely path for you two. This might be somebody, though, that is coming in from the past. With this Judgment card, you might not give them the opportunity, but I feel like this might be some hanky-panky with this Ace of Wands card. I feel like it might be a situationship that gets reestablished, or maybe an old relationship that turns into a situationship for the time being. I just heard, not Mr. Right, Mr. Right now. So I don't know if that's somebody that you have in mind or something that's going on right now, but I feel like your next love interest is not going to be Mr. Right. It's going to be Mr. Right now. Thank you, Spirit, for that chuckle. Oh my gosh. Okay, Isha says your collective reading, all and advices are awesome. Thank you. Jazz says, can I have a message from my spirit guide, Frank? Oh, too many? Okay, too many. Okay, so there's going to be some kind of something that you have to reassess, or something that you're being called to look at again. I'm hearing that you need to slow down. Not everything has to happen immediately. In Style 4320 says, I had an affair with my boss, but recently he stopped talking to me. What's in his mind? Shuffling for In Style. What is the energy between them and their boss? What's the energy there? Shuffling for in style. What is the energy? I feel like this is... He stopped talking to you because it was a bird, like it was a burden he had to release. This is the 10 of Wands. So it's like this is the burden and not talking to you was the release. Let's see if I can get another card. What is shuffling for in style? 4320. Thank you. I feel like they're working on themselves, trying to be a better person. It was a lot for them, and they know they put everything on the line. And they're trying to heal themselves with this Magician that just came out. And work on themselves to continue to release this burden. But I don't feel like this incommunication is going to last. I feel like they're going to be in touch with you again. But I feel like right now they had to step away, but I don't feel like it's going to be the last you hear. Okay, so Jazz says, what does Spirit say about new friend Chris, the handsome Leo? Can I trust him? Can Jazz trust Chris? Will Jazz be able to trust Chris? Will Jazz be able to trust Chris? Thank you. I feel like you guys might see things from different perspectives. I don't know if there's a real friendship there yet. You guys have different views on things, is what I'm hearing. It might be a long path to friendship. You guys have a different views on things. Ray Pat, hello, how are you? Ray Pat asked, may I please have a general for what is next? Pulling a couple cards for Ray Pat. For general energy coming towards them. General for Ray Pat. Don't forget to click on like and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that notification bell. That will let you know when I'm going live and posting new videos. I hope that you guys have seen your readings for November's monthly zodiac signs. If not, make sure you view them. I'm already recording for December. Okay, we have 7 of Wands for Ray Pat. So I feel like you have your guard up or something, or being defensive about something. Something that you feel like there is maybe somebody's not being treated fairly, or you feel like something should have gone a different way. So I feel like you're being defensive, or your guard is up about something or someone. They've made you feel like maybe you felt like you're being attacked, and Now you put your guard up because you haven't been treated fairly in a situation. Okay, we have Zara Asim. Zara, hello from Turkey. Hello, good to see you. Can you make me a heart? I don't know what that means. But can you make me a heart? Like this? I'm going to pull a card for Zara and see what energy is coming their way. Okay, so I feel like you might be separated for somebody that you care about with this Two of Wands energy. You might be in communication with somebody that you care about or somebody that you're attracted to. Separated physically, or maybe there's a separation in a marriage or something along those lines. This person, or you, I feel like there's a coldness here. There's a reason why you are cold towards this person. Almost shutting them out. It's like you had to be honest with them. Set boundaries, maybe. You had to set boundaries with someone. But I feel like there's somebody might have hurt you. So now you feel very apprehensive to get into another relationship or to take this relationship further if you're already in a relationship. Okay, so Jazz asks, what is my lesson in my friendship with Angel? She's in Leo. It time blocked her off on Facebook. What is my lesson in my friendship with Angel? She's in Leo. I don't think this person is your friend. I have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like they may have excluded you, made you feel like you're left out of something. I don't know if that's... Yeah, I don't know. This person is like excluding you from something. Thank you, Janelle. Isha's asking, what should I do next in regards to H and me? What should I do next in regards to H? I'm not sure it can be worked on. We have the Magician in reverse and the Eight of Swords. You're not seeing something. I feel like you're not seeing what needs to be fixed or what needs to be worked on. There's something you're missing there. Meter says they do resonate. Oh, thank you. Thank you. that makes me feel really, really good. I appreciate you, Nina. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys are the best. Okay, in style says, there's my boss, but he does not talk to me now. I answered that already. That sucks. It does suck. Thank you, Janelle. Okay, so Gwen Logan says, wants 6 numbers to play lotto. Well, good luck with that, because I'm not a fortune teller. I'm an energy reader. Wish I could do that. I would definitely not have to work my full-time job. All right, what is next? What is the energy between Danny Freeman and myself? What is the energy for Gwen Logan and Danny Freeman? Shuffling for the energy between Danny Freeman and Gwen Logan. Can I have another card? This might be somebody from the past or somebody that you have a history with the 6 of Cups energy. I feel like they're going to be coming into your energy, or coming back into your energy, I should say. Can I have another card for Danny Freeman and Gwen Logan and their energy? What's going on with that energy between, why the 6 of Cups? I feel like there was something that happened between you guys that didn't end fairly, or something wasn't fair when you guys last saw each other. I feel like something might have been said or done for you to reconnect. There is like, you might have mentioned to somebody, or you might have even messaged them directly and said, you know, let's meet up. But I do feel like it's taken a while for this to come into fruition. But I do feel like your message was heard, and it is going to happen. You just have to give it time. Okay, Carla says, hi, Sarah. What are the chances of finding a more stable job that matches what I'm looking for? All right, so I'm shuffling for Carla in career. What's the energy there? What is the energy regarding Carla and a new career? Thank you. What's the energy? Can I have one more card? Ooh, that's a good one. Thank you. Can I have enough? Thank you. I do feel like there's going to be, I feel like there's a lot of strength. So you have a lot of different things that you can focus on career-wise. You're not just in this niche position. So there is a lot of facets that you can dip your toe into. I do feel like you have many connections, but I feel like you're going to be led to the right one to get you to the career you want to be on. You just have to keep manifesting and keep reaching out to people. I do feel like it's going to be a job, though. It's going to be like a second job, finding another job, but you are being guided to keep on it, keep doing it, because you deserve to be happy. It's going to be a lot of work, but once you're there, I feel like it's going to be a great fit for you. Thank you so much, guys. You're the best. Hello, Jungle Samuel. Good to see you again. Thank you, Yoniner. Rezia, hello. I'm doing well, thank you. Rosie wants to know, does Murshid think about me currently? Does Murshid think about Rezia? Does Murshid think about Rezia? Does Murshid think about Rezia? I don't think he does. I feel like he's maybe healing from something, or might be going through his own stuff right now. Can I have one more card for Rezia and Murshid? What's the energy there? I do feel like they care about you. They would love to connect with you again, but I feel like right now they're healing. There's something they're going through. You're welcome. You're welcome, Pratima Badanak. Pretty Lady 856 asks, why does my friend Lionel look stressed at times, but communicates more with me? What's going on with the energy between Lionel and Pretty Lady? What's the energy there? What is the energy there, Spirit? What is the energy between Lionel and Pretty Lady? What is the energy between Lionel and Pretty Lady? Lionel. What is the energy between asking for Pretty Lady, 856? What's the energy there between her and Lionel? So I don't know if you are... Okay, so we have the Four of Cups. So I don't know if you are this fourth cup or you're the distraction. I feel like there's an attraction there, but I don't know if this person is like in a, like already has a connection with somebody and you're the distraction. But if that's not the case, I feel like you might be this cup, or Spirit saying that he might be the obvious choice for you and you've been looking elsewhere. Because I feel like there is an attraction there that you're maybe not realizing. So I feel like, you know, this is about somebody being distracted, and then, you know, what Spirit's handing them is right in front of them. So this might be him for you. All right. Pretty Lady says, will I find out who in my job causes lies about me? Ooh, yuck. Pretty Lady 856 is asking about her job and who's betraying them. What's the energy there? What's the energy between Pretty Lady and who is betraying them at their job? What is the energy there, Spirit? Yeah, there's definitely... This could be somebody who has authority with, because this is king energy, and they're not acting very kingly right now in the reverse. So I feel like this could be somebody who has some kind of authority at work. And you're feeling like really burdened by this. You feel like all eyes are on you right now. And it's becoming a problem. Like you feel like you have a heavy weight on you every time you're at work. You're like, everybody's looking at me. Why can't they just, leave me alone? Or come to me and find out the truth. Yeah, I feel like this might be somebody in authority, Pretty Lady. Cyan, hello. Happy to see you too. Cyan wants to know, next 3 weeks for me, what should I expect? Ooh, I feel like you are in for some times. I feel like you are going to be doing all the things you shouldn't be with this devil energy. I feel like there's going to be in a good way. Like I feel like there's going to be a lot of invites. I feel like you're going to be catching up with a lot of people. You might be drinking a little bit. You might be socializing more. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of temptation. With who? That's what I'm wondering, because we have this Ace of Swords energy, so I feel like you're even thinking about it now. I feel like you even have that temptation now. Messages, you might be messaging somebody already. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna... The next 3 weeks are gonna be filled with temptation, is what I'm trying to tell you. Cyan, I can't wait to hear about them. Okay, so Jazz says, what are her lessons from this Mercury retrograde? Lessons from Mercury retrograde for Jazz. What are the lessons that are being taken away? That you are radiant, that you have more energy than you realize. I do feel like there might be a loss of an emotions for somebody, or you might be giving up on somebody who you have a connection with. Somebody who's been cold though to you, somebody who wants to break it off. Maybe they don't know how to tell you, but they're giving you the cold shoulder. But you feel like you've gained a lot through this Mercury retrograde, and you're feeling good. Jazz wants to know, what is their energy right now? And what's coming in? I feel like you're afraid to take a leap of faith. You're on the fence about something. On the fence about something coming up. You're trying to make a decision there. But if you don't take it, you'll never know if you're going to be the Queen of Wands energy. You have to trust in your higher power. Isha says, why did things happen the way they did between H and me? Shuffling for Isha and H. Why did things happen the way they did? I feel like we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like there was somebody dropping the ball. Maybe there wasn't enough time or effort put into the relationship or into the situation. There wasn't enough focus, maybe. Or maybe somebody was too focused and overanalyzing. Well, the other person wasn't giving enough. Jazz says, I do have to slow down. Can't stop to take me time. Isha says, why is there pain between me and H? Why is there pain between Isha and H? Why is there pain between Isha and H? Why is there pain between Isha and H? Again, same cards. Now you just saw me shuffling. Same cards, Isha. I feel like somebody was too focused and somebody wasn't focused enough. And that brought this to an end. Okay, I'm only going to be on for another few minutes. Just an FYI. All right. Woo! Hold on, hold on. I wasn't even shuffling and these shot out, so I'm going to take that as a sign that I need to share it with you. There is somebody who is wishing for something that is not going to come into fruition, but you're being asked to have strength and keep on manifesting, because just because something isn't looking the way it should doesn't mean it's not here. So take a look around you and see if you've already been blessed with it. Okay. Jess said, yeah, she will never tell me how she met her boyfriend and she never liked me on Facebook. Thank you, Jazz. YMS says, hello, dear. Hello. Momita Debnath says, hello, may I ask a question? Of course you can ask a question. Okay, YM wants to know, please could you tell me about feelings between Abderrahmane towards me? Okay, what's the feeling between YM and Abderrahmane? Okay, so we have the Five of Swords in reverse, which means there's a lot of trust there. They're good people, loyal. They want to see you succeed. Ooh. They want to choose you. I feel like there's a really, really nice connection there. This is a connection. I think they like you. Oh, he's your colleague at work. See, I didn't even see that. YM also wants to know, Please, I also want to know if Kareem has bad impression on me. How does Kareem feel towards YM? What's that about? What's the energy there? What's the energy there? I feel like they have almost a lack of interest. They don't have a bad impression. They just don't really. I feel like it's almost like I don't want to say they don't care, because it's not like that, obviously. But you're not somebody that they think about, because you get your job done and you're doing your job, you're fine. You know, it's not like they are thinking about you in a bad way, but I feel like they're just not thinking about you at all. Like there's no connection there. So it's not it's nothing bad. It's just you do your job. They're like, cool. Hi, Tina. Thank you, Jazz. Tina wants to know, is Nishant a good match for me? Nishant. Shuffling for Tina. Is Nishant a good match? I think they might think that you're a little bit of a bitch, honestly. And I'm not saying you are, but you might be giving them the cold shoulder. You're coming across as a little bit harsh. So you might want to watch your tone. Or maybe it's them that's treating you that way, and they're coming across a little bit. I do feel like there's a lot of respect, though. They respect you, but I feel like like somebody's giving each other attitude or has a tone. But there is a lot of respect there. They put you on a pedestal. So there is admiration. So I do feel like they're a good match. YM says, what is the perception of April on me? YM says, thank you. I feel like they think that you have a lot of growth, or you have come a long way. Pretty Lady says, makes sense. My workplace is corrupt. Yeah, I was getting that, because the King of Wands in reverse, that is somebody in authority. Okay, YM asks, please, another question about my collaborator's impression. Mark Juan about me. Mark Juan. Rowan? What is the impression of Mark Juan? Oh, they really are impressed by you. Yeah, they're impressed by you. Tina says, well, I have someone that is aligned with me by the end of this year. Tina wants to know, is somebody going to be aligned with her by the end of this year? Any energy coming in for Tina by the end of this year? No, I feel like you're paying attention to things that aren't serving you. I feel like there's an immature energy around you that you're paying attention to. That's not good for you. This person at work, I'm asking this for Pretty Lady 856. Will this person at work causing me drama get caught? I don't think they know that they're doing anything wrong. I feel like this is just part of their personality. I honestly don't think that they know that they're hurting you. I think they're just, I don't want to say anything bad, they're just jerks. They're just not nice people. And that's how they're wired. I don't think they think they're doing anything wrong, unfortunately. So I don't even feel like they know. I don't think they know. All right, guys, this is where I am going to end. I hope you had a good night. I hope the messages resonated for you guys. Please click on like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you all for being here. I had an amazing evening with you. I hope to go live at some point this weekend. You know how that works. Sometimes things come up that I can't control. So we'll see. We'll see. Cross our fingers that I am able to jump on here, even if it's for an hour to connect. I would really trying to make that effort. All right. So I hope you guys have an awesome, awesome weekend if I don't see you. If not, I will see you on Monday. All right. So have fun. Make sure you're clicking on like and subscribing to my channel. I adore each and every one of you. And we'll talk soon. Bye.